What's up, Uncensored family? Here solo tonight, just me, Bill. Just wanted to do a hot tag, before tonight's Dynamite. Something I saw kind of, I don't know. I didn't understand it. It just kind of didn't make any sense to me. So I figured I'd just come on and, kind of air my grievance. I know I've been airing my grievance a lot lately. So has Alan. But, you know, as always, one half of the Bridge and Tunnel Connect. I am Null in the Null and hashtag team, and one half of the Beast from the East with the least research, as you all know. Like, share, subscribe. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Hit the bell. And as always, I'm not going to run through it all. Catch everything we do at uncensoredalliance.com. Because this is just a, quick shot. We actually got Alan in the chat right now, listening along. He's working. But please, I mean, if you're listening to this, after the fact or live or whatever, comment. Let me know what you think as well. I'm gonna, as the title states, this is what the fuck, what the fuck, the Bucks versus Private Party. Now you say, why is that a what the fuck? Well, I'm gonna bring up something. I saw this scroll. I came home from work, was eating dinner, scrolling through my feed on Facebook, and I saw this, and I said, what the fuck? So I'm gonna bring it up now on the screen so you can see what I saw. Now this is from AEW's official Facebook account. Now you see the blue check mark, etc. So it says hashtag new match announcement. The Young Bucks will take on Private Party in a rematch from the second episode of AEW Dynamite, where Private Party eliminated the Bucks in the first round of the AEW World Tag Team Championship tournament. Okay, that's great. I mean, they're wrestling each other, whatever. I mean, I'm fine with that as a match. I won't do the flames, Alan. I'm not gonna get wild. I'm just gonna kind of like, why? I'm just kind of giving, what the fuck? So I understand that. My question is, why on earth, over a year later, are you kind of bringing this together and using the match that happened a year ago to kind of, that's the main promotion in this? It's the second episode of Dynamite. This was on the second episode of Dynamite. You're talking October 9th, I think that was, of 2019. So, all right. I know I'm nitpicking shit. I know I have recently, but this is kind of one of those things that I just don't understand why they do it. You could have just announced this match. They didn't have to do anything but announce this match. Instead, they had to somehow tie this particular match to their first match prior to the tag team match that happened a year ago. So why, I don't know. I'm picturing Matt and Nick going, "Hey TK, we got this great idea. Why don't we, just before we get to the titles, we wrestle Private Party? They beat us in the second episode of Dynamite, so we didn't get into the finals of the tag tournament. So how about this time, a year later, when there's no real connection between the two at the time, at this time, why don't we have them wrestle us right before we go for the tag titles again? And how about this time, we win?" I mean, I could see them pitching this, and it's like, what the fuck? If this is how it went down, Tony Khan was like, "Yeah, that's a great fucking idea," and then they go, "Make sure you emphasize this on the social media, that this is, they want, Private Party beat them originally on the second episode of Dynamite, so they couldn't advance to the tag title tournament finals." I don't know. I just like, it's kind of, to me, like, what the fuck, man? You could have just had this match as is. The only thing I could fucking listen. I mean, the show starts in 20 minutes. I could literally go into tonight. They could have this match, and it could have some huge implication that this makes sense. But I don't know if I see it. Maybe they like pull a swerve and have private party, take the shine and beat them, and then they go, well, how can the Bucks, get a title shot after that, or what? Maybe this is the Bucks feel like I said, they go to TK and say all that I said earlier, and their thought is, well, hey, these guys were the roadblocks to the title last time. How about this time we beat the roadblocks and we get to the title shot? It's kind of just, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just, to me, it's just a weird scenario and a weird, why they even tie the two together at this point, instead of just calling it Private Party versus the Bucks. I know this is just a social media thing. I don't know what they put on Twitter. I'm going to assume they kind of did the same thing on Twitter. I don't know if they have an Instagram. They probably did the same thing on Instagram. But to me, it's just kind of baffling to me. So I just wanted to jump on, kind of bitch about it a little. As you guys know, I like to bitch and complain. And kind of like lately, I just like these weird little things lately that just I don't know. They just don't add up for me, and they're not making sense to me. And, so I just wanted to kind of put this out there. We had this hot tag idea for things like this where we kind of just have a, 10, 20 minute, thing that we want to talk about and go over and maybe like dissect. And this is kind of one of the things I'm trying to dissect here. But aside, obviously the pay-per-view previews will be longer, but the hot tags for those. But this is like, honestly, is like this is like the idea of what I had for hot tag. And I just figured, what better way than this after seeing it? I was like, I got to jump on. Didn't have much time before Dynamite starts, but I don't know. I mean, you're watching this. You heard what I have to say. Think about it a little bit, respond in the, below in the comments. Let me know what you think. Am I overthinking it? Is it kind of out of place? Do you not carry the way? And I'm sure most don't carry the way. I mean, it's not that big a deal. For me, it was such a fucking eye roller that I was like, man, this is perfect for a hot tag segment that isn't a pay-per-view hot tag. So I figured I'd jump on, do the first short form hot tag, and see what you guys had to say. But if you were able to join me live right now, I see Alan is. He says, feels like an exhibition. No storytelling reason makes sense otherwise. AEW 2 + 2 = 8. So Alan's still pissed off, and Hash is not having it. That's all I could say. I'm the bridge, he's the tunnel. So the tunnel's not having it. I don't know. We'll probably switch that up down the line. I never thought about it that way. One of us being the tunnel and the other being a bridge. Kenny said, oh, Kenny, what's up, brother? Kenny popped in. He says, not a big deal to me. Fun match, in my opinion. No, I'm good with the match. Like, that's what I'm saying. The match isn't a problem. I'm fine. That's what I'm saying. This is great if it was just advertised as a match. I think what's kind of like making me shake my head and roll my eyes is the Young Bucks will take on Private Party in a rematch from the second episode of AEW Dynamite, where Private Party eliminated the Bucks in the first round of the AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. My thing is this, like, that was a fucking year ago. Why are we trying to combine this into a current... Why is this even being brought up in a current storyline? Wrestlers wrestle each other multiple times throughout their careers. Are they gonna mention this 4 years from now when the Bucks and Private Party have a match? I just don't get it. It kind of, it just kind of is weird to me. I don't know, and it just kind of an eye roller. Kenny says, "You already know I'm always here." For sure, brother. I appreciate that. Family, right? That's that uncensored family right there. And Alan says they could have had this on Dark. Yeah, it's not even about that, bro. Like, it's not even about the match itself. It's the match. Like I said, is fine. It's the premise of why they're making it a Bucks private party, about private party beating the Bucks over a fucking year ago. That's where I'm like shaking my head and rolling my eyes. So please don't get it twisted in the weeds, because this ain't about the Bucks and private party. It's the what the fuck part is about why they're intertwining something from a year ago into this current match that they're about to have tonight on Dynamite. That's where my eye rolls come from. That's where my what the fucks come from. And you know, Kenny says you could have a 2-minute rant on Brandy and I'll be here. No, I appreciate that, man. I saw some people shitting on Brandy on Facebook today, man. Like, why is she always winning? Blah blah blah. You know, that was pretty funny. I had a chuckle off it, you know. And and Alan says MJF 2024, and Kenny says 2021 is good, sir. So, all right, man, that's it. Quick hot tag here. You know, about 13, 14 minutes, but thank you everybody who joined me real quick live. Thank you anybody who's listening to this. Please, if you're listening to this after the live, let me know what you think in the comments. Am I just being too much of a fucking baby about it, or do you kind of see my point and it kind of doesn't make sense that they're kind of tying this in from a year ago? Who knows? Maybe I'm being too harsh. I think it's just me. Like, I've been very nitpicky lately, so I think that's really what it boils down to, is just me being a little bit nitpicky about it. And you know, seeing this, I was like, you know what? There's a perfect thing to hop on and talk to you about. So, all right, man. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Alex, Alan, Kenny, Alan. Maybe next time you join me with the next hot tag. I know you're busy with work, even though you're watching me. And thank you, everybody. And we'll see you Friday night for the hot tag for Full Gear. We will be doing our previews and predictions. I believe 10 o'clock, Alan. I believe it was 10 o'clock. Let me fucking see what I got here. I don't have it listed, so I believe it's 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock Eastern time, Jesus Christ, in the United States. Yes, 10 o'clock. Alan says 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock, and then obviously we'll do our Sunday show, which will be big. We'll have our rundown of Dynamite, which is happening tonight, Dark, and the pay-per-view. So, all right, guys. Thank you, everybody, and peace. Peace.